morning. Here we are again with another one of our Friday morning stories. Hope you're keeping well. Hope you've been out and about a little bit. But hasn't the weather changed recently? We've had all those weeks of sunshine and now suddenly it's gone a little bit greyer, a little bit windier and a little bit wetter. There's only one thing I know that likes that kind of conditions, and that's my vegetables in the garden. I wonder if you are growing vegetables at all in your gardens, or maybe you've got a box with some potatoes in. It's a very good thing to do some growing and to eat your own things that you've grown. I remember when I was a child, I used to go to my grandma's allotment and we used to pick the blackberries and eat the pea pods, and it was all really good stuff and really fresh, and so it was lovely to eat. I wonder if any of your granddads have got an allotment. We do have some allotments at the bottom of Bowling Park. I wonder if maybe one of your granddads got one of those. Well, I wonder what we'll find in our story today. I think our story might be about some good food like this. Shall we have a look in the box and see what is in the story today? I've got the box just here. Can you remember the rhyme? It goes like this. Magic box, look and see, is there a story hiding in the box for me? Let's have a look, shall we? I'll just take the lid and tell you what, this box is very heavy. It's got something in it, definitely. I'm wondering if it might be an elephant. Let's have a little look, shall we? Ooh, there are some good things in here. So let's have a look. First of all, let's take these out, shall we? I wonder if you can tell me what these are. These are potatoes. I like potatoes. We eat lots of potatoes here at 24 Tysel. Here we go. There's some potatoes. All nicely piled up there. Ready to mash, ready to chip, ready to boil. Okay, oh, we've got something else in here. Another one of my favourite vegetables. I like lots of different vegetables, but some of these are nice ones. And we've got some nice carrots here. These are lovely, and at this time of year they're lovely and juicy and sweet and crispy. You can eat them just as a snack. You can put them in your cakes for cooking, for carrot cake, or you can eat them with your roast on a Sunday. They're very nice. We've got some more things here. We've got a cabbage. This one's called a spring green, which is a form of a cabbage, and it's very popular at this time of year. And you can slice it up and you can use it in your stir fries for your Chinese, or you can cook it down with some butter and put it on the side of your roast meal. It's lovely. Okay, so we've got carrots, potatoes, cabbage. Oh, we've got another vegetable here. Lots of this vegetable. We've got some, don't know if you can see, but this is spinach. And spinach is really, really good for you. It's got lots of nutrients in it and it makes you big and strong. It's got lots of good things in for your blood called iron. Pop that back there. And oh, there's another one here. Okay, this doesn't come in a plastic tub. It's just that we keep it in a plastic tub because it's a bit tricky, is this vegetable. This vegetable is beetroot and it smells lovely and it tastes very sweet, but you have to be very careful because it's juicy and it's really dark red and it can stain your cardigans and it can stain your t-shirts. So you have to be careful with beetroot. And last but not least is this. I don't know if you can see there, but there are pea pods. Now, when I used to go to my grandma's allotment, she used to grow peas all up sticks, really high. And I used to love going there because I used to get the pea pod and I used to split it. And I don't know if you can see in there. Let's have a look. Oh, yes, I think you can. Just see some peas in the pea pods. And these peas taste absolutely delicious, lovely and sweet. And at this time of year, you can buy these in bags from Asda and from Morrison's. I got these from Morrison's this afternoon. Have we got a story? Shall we have a look? We have a story. It's called Oliver's Vegetables. And if you can see Oliver there, he's got a big bunch of carrots in his hand. So we'll read the story, shall we? See what Oliver gets up to with these vegetables. Here is a picture of Oliver's granddad's garden. And things are starting to grow there. You can just see the little shoots coming through. Oliver's vegetables. Finish up, Oliver, said his mum. Oh, we'll miss the bus. Can't we walk to Grandpa's house? Asked Oliver. No, said his mum, it's too far. Hurry up, otherwise we'll miss the bus. Oliver's eating his chips. The best thing about Grandpa's house was the wonderful garden. I grow all my own vegetables, said Grandad proudly. Look at all those. They're delicious, aren't they? They look fabulous. All in neat rows, all ready to be picked, all ready to be cooked for the table. I don't eat vegetables, said Oliver to Grandpa. I only eat chips. If you want chips, said Grandpa, then you must find the potatoes. If you find something else instead of potatoes, then you must eat that. And no complaints. Is that a bargain? Oliver sat and thought. Okay. So Oliver ran round the garden, but he couldn't see any potatoes. They must be hiding, he said, and he pulled at the nearest leaves. What do you think he's pulled? Do you think he's pulled the potatoes? Let's have a look. I'll show you what Oliver's pulled out, shall I? It's a carrot. Oliver's pulled out the carrots first. Carrots, said Grandpa. Just the thing for Monday lunch. Oliver ate his first carrots for lunch. Yum, yum. I would have liked that. Oliver took a long time about making up his mind on Tuesday. Gran and Grandpa were there to watch him. These crinkly leaves are pretty, he said at last. Are the potatoes there? Spinach, said Grandpa. And so they had spinach for supper. Oh, that was really good, said Oliver. On Wednesday, Oliver got up early. Potatoes are really, really important. So they must have big leaves. Here they are, here they are. Grandpa smiled. Rhubarb, that's rhubarb. They had rhubarb pie that evening. That was very good. We like rhubarb in our house. We got some growing in the bottom of our garden. We make crumble with it. That's our favourite pudding. It rained on Thursday. When it stopped, Oliver hurried outside. Have you found the potatoes? Have you found the potatoes? Asked Grandpa. No, said Oliver. I've found slugs and snails. Are they eating my potatoes? Grandpa shook his head. No, that's cabbage. Oliver had 2 helpings. Very, very good. Oliver's trying lots of vegetables, isn't he? On Friday, Oliver was sure that he had found the potatoes. When he pulled up the leaves, he found some beetroot. That night, Oliver ate beetroot salad. That was very, very good. It tasted lovely and sweet. On Saturday, Oliver played football. The ball landed in a tangle of sticks and leaves. Oliver was sure the potatoes weren't there. Grandpa nodded. You're right, they're not potatoes, they're peas, he said. Oliver had 3 helpings of pea soup that night. Was that good? Asked Grandpa. Oh, yes, said Oliver. It was delicious. Oliver rushed into the garden on Sunday. He was feeling very confident. Here they are! Here they are! How did you know that? Said Grandpa. They were the only things that were left. Can we have chips now? Oliver asked. You scrub the potatoes, said Gran, and I'll peel them, and Grandpa can cut them up. Oliver, Gran, and Grandpa sat down to eat. The door opened, and in walked Oliver's mother. She saw the plate of chips. Oh dear, I did hope Oliver would eat something different while he was here. Oliver and Grandpa looked at each other. His mother stared as they started to laugh and laugh. Oliver had eaten his way through all those vegetables. He decided to try them. If Grandad hadn't have made that bargain with him at the beginning, he might not have tried them, and he wouldn't have found out how wonderful and tasty all the different vegetables were. I wonder if you want to try some different vegetables this week. Maybe when Mummy comes back and she brings some pea pods back, maybe you could try some pea pods. Maybe you could grate some carrot and have some grated carrots. I'll challenge you. Try a different vegetable this week and see if you can be like Oliver as well and like all those different vegetables. Now, let's go back to my pea pods, shall we? Where have my pea pods gone? Oh, here they are. Here's the pea pods. I know a rhyme about pea pods. There we go. Can you see them all hiding in that little pod? Really nice, aren't they? And they're very sweet and tasty as well. So the rhyme goes like this. 5 little peas in a pea pod pressed. 1 grew, 2 grew, and so did all the rest. They grew and they grew and they did not stop till all of a sudden the pod went pop. I hope you've enjoyed our story this morning, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care, won't you, until we have our next story together. Goodbye.